Good morning, happy Easter Monday. I hope you had a good weekend and enjoyed the weather. Right, so new week and we've got 3 exercises to do. First 2 are going to involve our neck. Now, our neck is really important in our golf swing because we rotate it a lot. When we're rotating our upper body, our neck is twisting as well. So it's important that to build up flexibility and strength in your neck because it is taking quite a bit of strain. So I say 2 exercises. The first one, what we need to do, so we're going on our hands and knees. Now, what I want you to find is the neutral part of your pelvis. So if you can see here, I'm arching my back. I'm too hunched here. So you can feel like you can arch up and down and find your neutral. Okay, so now in that position there, what we're going to do is we're going to raise I'm raising my right hand up, thumb up in the air, hand forward. Now I'm going to keep my mouth closed and turn my head to face my arm. Okay, now what you should be able to feel, you should be able to feel that stretching in the neck. So do that 10 times. Then the other side as well, so hand up in the air, rotate, do that 10 times as well. Then the next one, simply in the same position, but what I want you to do, again keeping your mouth closed, I want you to just try and touch your chest with your chin. Now it's important that you keep your mouth closed because if I open my mouth, I can touch my chest a lot easier, so the stretch isn't as good. Right, the next one is touching our toes. Now, if you find it difficult to touch your toes, then we've got an exercise that you can do to try and encourage that and encourage the correct movement to touch your toes as well. After I've done this, I'll explain why it's important that we can get as close to touching our toes as possible. Now, I've always struggled with touching my toes, and I've worked on it, and I can now sort of do it. It's not the most comfortable thing, but I can do it. So got a book, doesn't have to be Jamie Oliver, but putting it on the floor there. I've got a towel, just hand towel, rolled it up into this, into like a ball, and I'm going to put it in between my legs. Now, what we're going to do is raise our heels up, put that in between our legs here, and arms up in the air. And when you go forward, if you start to feel it starting to tighten, I want you to push into that towel, squeeze your knees together, and then just keep bending forward and down. So up, down, up, back, and squeeze that towel down. Right, so the reason we're doing it with a book, because we're raised up, when we're going down, it's forcing us to push our hips back. Okay, so what we don't want to do when we try and touch our toes is just go like this, because you won't get anywhere near it really. So that function of hips go back, tilt forward, and you can get forward. So hips back, tilt forward. You can touch get closer to it anyway. So if you can do that and say do 10 of those in a row, it's great. Think of a golf swing. So this movement here, if I'm making my rotation back, my hips go forward, they push back and rotate. It's a powerful movement. So what we're trying, the better we get at doing this, the less we'll do this into the ball. Okay, give them a go. Might not be as fashionable as doing strength exercises, but they're really important flexibility exercises to enable you to move better, and the better you move, the better you can swing. Have a great day.